Hey kids, thanks for being with us here for our Kid Life Midweek Bible Study. Are you guys ready to have some fun? Are you ready to just sing out, kick your feet up, wave your hands? Then this is the song for you.
What does it feel like when you really, really want something? You think about it all the time. Maybe you save up every penny you can earn. Or you beg your parents, please, 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 I'll never ask for anything ever again. Whether it's a toy or a game or a pair of shoes or even some kind of lesson, it feels like everything will be perfect if only you can have it. And sometimes, finally, you get it! Yeah! At first, it's great. Everything you hoped for. But then that new toy or game or pair of shoes or an experience, it starts to get old. It's less exciting. Maybe even it breaks. Now you're bored. You want something else new. And it happens over and over and over again. But here's the amazing thing. God's given you a superpower to defeat the cycle. Instead of always focusing on something new, something you don't have, fix your eyes on what you do have. Ask God to help you see the value and fun in whatever it is you have now. That vintage game, that pair of kicks with serious character, that you've got time to kick the soccer ball around with your mom or dad, even if you can't be on that expensive traveling team. Choosing contentment doesn't mean you can never have new things or exciting experiences. But it does mean you can find things to love in your life right now as it is. And when you do that, others can see God at work in you. And that's why choosing contentment is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
I wanna follow where you are leading. You cannot.
Can too.
Cannot.
Can too.
There's no way that you can ride a unicycle.
Yes, I can. It's easy.
Easy. Prove it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I will. Unicycle John, here I come.
Woo!
Ha ha!
I thought you said you could ride a unicycle.
I can. But I still have the training wheel on.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this is the So-and-So Show. John?
Yeah.
You going on a bike ride?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get out and get some exercise every day, so I've been taking rides around the neighborhood.
Oh, that's a nice-looking bike.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
I do.
Man, I've had this thing for a few years. I mean, sure, it's a little old, a little rusty, but it still takes me where I want to go. That's all I need.
Ever look at your old rusty bike and think, this is all I need?
Yes?
Well, you're wrong. Looney Larry here with the latest deals in physical fitness to keep you as healthy as a horse.
Horses are not particularly healthy.
Ugh, I was hoping to get some exercise, but what's the deal with all this fresh air? Gross. I wish I could get sweaty in air conditioning and pay a lot of money for something I could do for free. Lucky you. Introducing the Laraton, a top-of-the-line exercise bike. Want to ride a bike but not go anywhere? Get a Laraton today and ditch your old, sad, bad, rusty, barely functioning, low-quality, stinky, unacceptable, cheap downer of a bike. It'll make your life better. Would I lie?
I must have one.
But, John...
Oh, it's here. Okay. Help me move it in. Come on, I'm sure it's heavy.
12 and a half minutes later.
Well,
what?
is it worth it? Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah, I'm so happy.
Good.
This is way better than a bicycle that actually goes places. Now I've got everything I need.
Are you absolutely sure your Laraton has everything you need?
I was sure.
Well, now you can upgrade your Laraton device with this attached digital display. Be instantly transported to other locales as you exercise. You can bike in the woods. Turn of the century London. A dystopian future. Your very own home. We've got all sorts of options. What? Look, I'm in outer space. Order a Laraton today. It is out of this world.
Well, there's no way you'll...
Thanks.
John,
I know.
why do you need all of this stuff? You already have a real bike.
Yeah, but my real bike can't take me through the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, I guess not.
Now I'm absolutely 100% certain that I have everything I need. Whoa.
But do you really?
Release my friend!
Love owning the Laraton but hate all the exhausting exercise that comes with it? Introducing Larabucks! For a small fee, you can get credit for your workouts without even doing them. Just enter your credit card number at the Larabuck Marketplace and get fit without ever working out again. Would I lie?
Nope.
You need to purchase Larabucks.
You don't need any of this, John!
Need to be shredded.
No! John! John! Wait, listen!
Looney Larry.
No, it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh.
Hey guys! You okay?
Great, Kellen. Quick question. Can I borrow your credit card?
Ignore him, Kellen. What are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about this. The Apostle Paul wrote this in a letter to the church of Philippi. You can read it in the book of Philippians. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. You see, Paul knew what it was like to have more than he needed, and he also knew what it was like to not have enough. In fact, when he wrote these words, Paul wasn't a free man. He was being held under house arrest.
So what is it, Kellen? What's the secret of being content?
Well, I'll tell you. After we check in with our friends Becky and Bathilda. Whoa! Look at the haul of candy these two have. This, my friends, is what it looks like to have more than you need. And you think it should be easy to be content in a situation like this, right? But then, Bathilda...
Who would do this? Who would do this? Gross! No, not the sour candy! Who would give out sour candy? Ah! I hate sour candy with all my might! Ah!
Maybe Becky has it figured out.
Peanut butter? Oh, no, I don't like peanut butter. Okay, yeah, these got to go. But you know what? My dad likes peanut butter, so I'll just set these aside for him.
You see that? Becky was able to turn something she didn't like into a positive, while Bathilda, well, she lost her cool. Becky was content while Bathilda was not. And that's when things are going good. What happens when things aren't so good? Aw, it looks like Becky and Bathilda are a little under the weather. Okay, maybe a lot of it under the weather. This would be one of those times when it's hard for anyone to be content.
Dad! I'm uncomfortable! Dad! I need more pillows! Hello?
Bathilda's a little upset. And I totally get it. I can get that way when I'm sick too, or when I'm hungry, or when I don't get my way, or when someone has something that I want. It isn't always easy to be content. But then Paul wrote that he learned the secret of being content no matter what happens.
Thank you for the ginger ale. I wish I wasn't sick, but it's nice to know that I have someone taking care of me.
There are gonna be times when things aren't going perfectly. You're going to get sick. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be too hot or too cold or too something. And in those times, you'll need to know the secret of being content. Here it is. Paul wrote, I have learned the secret of being content no matter what happens. I am content whether I am well fed or hungry. I am content whether I have more than enough or not enough. I can do all this by the power of Christ. He gives me strength. Jesus is the secret. He gives us the strength to be content no matter what happens.
So Jesus can help me be content and stop obsessively upgrading my Laraton?
Sure.
Then why do I still want Larabucks?
Well, it's like what Paul wrote. I've learned the secret. It was something he had to learn, and it probably took some time to really get it.
So it's a process. And if I allow Jesus to work in my life over time, I can learn how to be content?
My work here is done.
Thanks, Kellen.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
You feel better, John?
No. Being content is hard, but I'm learning.
Then we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Reveal the question. When is it hardest to be content?
Well, it's obviously hard to be content when things are bad, but I actually think it's really tough to be content when things are close to perfect.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like when you're at a theme park for a big vacation, but have to wait in a long line.
Or when you've got exactly what you need and something better comes along.
Yeah, but is the Laraton really better?
Nah, I think I'm gonna return it.
All sales final.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
This was the So-and-So Show.
You know what I could do with this?
What could you do?
Hang laundry on it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great. That would
yeah.
get it nice and dry.
Yeah. This would get nice and dry from my sweat. You know, an exercise bike is all well and good, but riding a bike in the great outdoors, well, ain't nothing better. Woo! Look at this scenery. Wow, this feels great. You can feel the wind. Can't see it, but you can feel it. Far. You know. Woo! Oh! Oh!
You know, I'm so glad that we're learning about contentment this month. Learning to be okay with what you have. You know, society and culture right now, kids, it tells us to just look at what everybody else has, work hard and go get it yourself. Rather than just saying, you know what, look around you. Look at what God has already blessed you with and be content, be thankful. There's nothing wrong for working hard and trying to better yourself. But at the same time, kids, look around. We are so blessed. God's given us so much. We should just learn to be content with that. And you know, we didn't mention this Sunday, but we've got a memory verse for us, and it's Luke chapter 12, verse 15. It says, "Then he said to them, watch out, be on your guard against wanting to have more and more things. Life's not made up of how much a person has." And that's exactly what we need to remember. And like our bottom line today says, God can help you and I be content. So I guess really and truly, kids, if we want to ask some questions about the lesson today, I would say maybe first off, how would you have felt if you had been Paul? Not even allowed to leave your house. You know, even though Paul was under house arrest, he was thankful for what he had. How do you think Paul was able to do that? Exactly. He was able to find contentment by trusting that God would give him everything that he needed, no matter what situation he was in. Here's a really good question. What is the difference between want and need? Between want and need. See, a need is something that we need to live and be healthy. A want, well, it's just something that we don't necessarily need. All right, so what are some ways that we can learn to be okay with what we have? We could be thankful. We could be generous. I mean, the list could go on and on and on. So kids, this week, I'm challenging you to learn to lean into God to help you be content with what you have. Look around you. Be thankful for how He's blessed you. I hope you have a great week. But for right now, right hand up in the air, high five. I think I need some more coffee.